Good morning. Good morning. You are on the Our Place Invest channel. I'm Mikhail.
This is Ilya.
Today we're announcing that tomorrow we begin our run around the island of Bali. This is an ultra travel, swim, running, walking marathon, 42 kilometers every day, a total of 400 to 420 kilometers. I'm a developer. We are building the White Residence Complex. What will come out of this? Not from the construction, but from the running. You will see later.
So guys, is this a historic moment? I press this button and start the videos.
We're vibing. Today, it's all about the vibe.
Through construction debris with bare feet to walk. We're lost. We went in, but then we didn't know what to do next. The first day was amazing. We left. This is Jimbaran Beach. This is Kuta. We began in Kuta. Well, we started running. Covered some distance, we ran for 10 minutes. We should
All right,
take
damn
a
it,
break.
I've had my rest.
10 days left. Ilyuk, 10 kilometers. Let's take a break. Feels good. All good. There's still energy left. The guys should be around here somewhere for the cafe. First coconut. And then it turned out they measure in miles. And it wasn't 10 kilometers, but 16. How else did the first day stand out? And
It was the most delicious coconut. The last day ended with the most delicious beer, while the first day ended with the most delicious coconut.
the first day is the most delicious coconut. Lots of energy. This is the adjustment phase. What the helpers need to do. We had no clue we could just meet up in the evening. I don't even remember which day. But this whole story that we were like, all right, that's it, time to stop. Ran past 40, maybe a couple more kilometers, but you can't always stop exactly at the marathon mark. If there's no hotel, nothing around, you just keep going until you find the right spot.
There's simply
Another
nothing.
3
So you
kilometers.
didn't have to cancel and you're staying here overnight? No, you decided all of this on the spot.
In fact, it's about 40 kilometers, and you arrive in the evening. Sanya is standing there, for example, with a bottle of water, whiskey. So, Sanya, we're already a bit tired. Where are we staying for the night? And I didn't book anything. It's still light out. It wasn't very
You're
bright
not running any
anymore.
further?
And this is such a fine adjustment.
It's some kind of,
Such
fine
feelings.
adjustment.
What do you mean? It's logical, isn't it?
It's hard for someone who hasn't run 43 kilometers to imagine what it feels like.
We ourselves didn't understand. Ilyuka might have understood, but he didn't tell anyone during the run.
He wanted everyone to find out for
A
themselves.
briefing was necessary. We ended up doing it later. Sasha, look, we run 10 kilometers twice, every 10 kilometers more or less. That's how we refined it later. Helpers should meet us with the cold water. And the second point is breakfast. That means we run before breakfast.
Why did they run here into some kind of vortex? I don't understand at all how to find them.
Then we, roughly speaking, relax. We do something. Usually it's some kind of beach club. We might lie down or walk around a bit. And we head out after lunch. To be earlier. But when we arrive in the evening, we head straight to a specific hotel, which they had already ordered. They looked. Because it was like that 2 or 3 were changed. Then you went into one, you went into another.
I remember. I changed 3. In the end, the 4th was at least similar to a place where you could spend the night. Honestly, there were times when it was such a wilderness out there with no stores or water, and we were just starting to do 3 kilometers at that time. It was really intense. So you're driving, you've gone 3 kilometers, you realize that you need to turn left now to find the way to the beach, but you still haven't found a store. And you drive another 5 kilometers ahead until you find some house, just someone's house, with some packages pressed against the glass. You understand that you can knock there, and not just cold water, but bottled water in general. Then you head back, trying to intercept them. But because you spent a little more time on it, they've already crossed those 3 kilometers.
Now, have they already run?
You're already starting to look for where the exits to the beach are, and they don't stop either. It's hot there, you know. Well, you can't waste time. And you start like this, and then each detour takes about 10 minutes like that.
Yes,
500
you
meters
can't get
this
everywhere
way.
on a bike
That's
either.
how you have to go around. In the end, I found an exit further down that led directly to the beach and drove across the sand to meet them.
Then I had to separate Misha and Sasha because Misha was attacking Sasha. Where are you? What are you doing? And so on. By the way, this run really helped the team. He helped them reach the finish line now in terms of construction, because many nines fall apart and don't make it to the end. Tell me what happened today. How much did you run in total? 47 kilometers. It lasted, thank God. Basically my legs, as we can see, are okay.
I wish you to try it too.
Let's begin. Day 2. It's not all bad. There's still some energy left. Hip system. The tendons in the lower part refuse to run any further. They say, take a car, a bike, or something like that. Or just chill on the beach. Unlock. With different signals. Well, let's try to come to an agreement. Feet are wet. Fingers are a bit numb. But they say the journeys are going well. Therefore, the heavens are favorable. We are sending it.
The
Another
second
day
day
with
has
you.
already shown us that we needed spare shoes that had to be dried. Because Ilyuka and I had already decided to run barefoot somewhere on the sand. And the wet sneakers were given to Sasha and Max for their bikes. They tied them up and rode off.
And not all the sneakers made it in the end.
A video where my bike is parked with sneakers, with Ilyuka's hanging, and then you talk about how you ended up without sneakers. And I'm still like, oh, there. Ilyuka is there tying something around his legs and something else. So I saw those sneakers in the video back then and remembered about...
If, for example, we recall the second day, there appeared something that many rivers flow into the ocean, break times, and we kept jumping and jumping over something. Then it started, the whole thing about not getting your sneakers wet. You approach, take off your sneakers, take off your socks, cross the stream. And we took turns. Ilyuka is going. Break time 1.0. I understand that he's just going to lose it now. The issue isn't that you'll lose it, but that you'll be soaked. We have our phones with us, documents,
And
time,
Time,
and a lot of things. 3 days on the road. Morning, November 23rd, third day on the road.
Mishka's knee was swollen, and despite his resistance, we insisted on taking a taxi to the medical center. The sports doctor just
He
called.
called and said to try massage first, working on the quadriceps muscles. Knee stabilization, well, with ointment. So, can we do it like this?
Today we'll close Soki and check its condition, yes, after that.
Well, at dawn, a company of soldiers marches forward to win and not to die. We will cross the river on... The first time we decided to cross by ship instead of our own boats. Well, it's an authentic ship. Sturdy, but forward at dawn.
When the knee started hurting, when he turned out to have a doctor. Moreover, a great doctor, as it turned out, a specialist who delivers results. Didn't panic and
And who also went around Bali, only on a bike.
was following us.
No!
Yes, he called and we consulted with him. He really helped back then because, of course, there was panic. I mean, can you imagine such a situation? It's only the third day. I mean, it's the third. The knee hurts so much that you step on your leg, and every time it's like a hammer has been struck on your knee and you step on it. Like with a chisel, right? Yes, you're like that, Dan. And you run through the pain, limping, and that's it. And in the end, we just watch. We ran 15 kilometers in a day instead of 40, instead of 40.
Thank you for the
So
subtitles.
we're already 25 behind. That's where the universe steps in. That's all. Well, as I was saying, well, something needs to be done. I don't know, freeze it or something. And for some reason, it seemed to me that an injection might work. I know of such a situation in Russia, like when athletes needed to do something. In short, they can extract plasma from their blood, and they inject it into your joint. And the recovery processes start faster there. But that's the story. It's not like a run, you need to rest. That's how it is, that's all. And so we tell him, he says, like, can you imagine trying to explain in Indonesia that you need to take plasma from your blood? I mean, with my English or my Indonesian, inject it into the knee.
Because over there, that's exactly how it feels, right in that spot. It clicks like a chisel.
Ah, I see.
You're in trouble.
Yes, yes, yes. In short, right now in Russia, those living in Bali will laugh when they hear this, especially the sporty ones, yes. And essentially, yes, there's a video where Sasha says, everything, you know, the knee is swollen. We are now going to the hospital.